All right, let's get a reading in for Pile 2. I'm not really sure where we're going with this, but we're just going to see. I thought about doing a different path reading, but I guess Spirit will let me know as we're going. Okay, so when I sat down here, I instantly went into this and felt super anxious. Now, when I lit the candle, it lit up and then it sparked, but then it instantly went out. This time, I lit it and it got even bigger than, a little bit bigger than before. Wasn't as big as the one that went from nothing to full blaze like pile 1, but it's, you know, it's still lit. All right. Like I finished pile 1 and I was instantly going to do pile 2. And the first thing that I kept feeling was I need to go take a shower. I need to be clean. I need to take a bath. I need to be clean. So I don't know if that means you need to be clean as in physically so you don't get sick. I don't know if it means you need to be clean as in, your toxic, if there's a toxic situation or someone around you. Because remember, your reading could be a reverse and it could be someone around you needs to be clean. Someone may need to be clean because I just heard someone may need to be clean because there's going to come something's going to pop up where they could be tested. Okay. So right now what we've got, okay, so this is going from someone saying, oh, nope, not right now. We have technical difficulties, the Temperance card, which is hold on, to do it super fast. Like now you've got to get it done. Maybe someone's procrastinating on something and now they're feeling anxious because they don't have it done. Or maybe someone maybe there was technical difficulties and someone working and they weren't able to make as much money and now it's time to pay the bills. You got Ace of Pentacles here, so that girl's grabbing the other girl's butt and she's like fresh meat. So this could be someone who's like in resting mode and then all of a sudden they're trying to hurry up and like, I gotta work out because I just met this new hot girl and I want to go meet her. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. You take it as a resonate. I'm not saying that everybody who is reading this, likes other females. This is just the vibe that I'm getting in the story that I'm hearing right now. It could just be, you're starting a new job. The Ace of Pentacles, a new way to make money. The Empress. The Hanged Man. What the heck? Okay, no. Back there, that, for some reason, I was thinking the Hanged Man. Maybe it was supposed to be the Hanged Man. But not really. The Temperance is to pour into something. Okay, so maybe I said it, so it's meant to be said. But another story is someone needed to wait to see if someone was going to pour in equally. There was going to be an equal give and take, if there was going to be a balance. Well, once they passed this test, the other person's like, yes, this is the person I'm going in full meat. Jesus. I'm going in full blast. And because they want something new. Okay, so, and this is an Empress. Someone's going in for this Empress. They can't get to this Empress because someone can't get to this Empress because they are stuck in a situation or a marriage. Now there's three. There's three, they're eating pie. Maybe they can only now see their empress from afar. Maybe they didn't know that their empress wanted them. And then when they found out there would have been a chance, they were like, well, dang it, why didn't I take it? Yeah, look. The Lovers. In this one, okay, in this one, the Lovers, someone passes away. They only had this love for a moment. And this is someone saying to the other, you know, my life wouldn't be the same without you in it. Even if it was just a moment. You still got three here. It says, damn if that's not the luckiest shot ever. So someone is gonna... Okay, maybe this person... Okay, so you've got three people here. You've got one person who is in a relationship. You have someone else who is maybe an ex that was, you know, they just dated for just a mere moment. But this other ex, even though they love you, they want you to be happy. Yours is the story. I haven't done Aries in a while, but it's the same story that's carried over in this pile. Okay, so in the last pile, not in the last pile, in the last reading I did for Aries, there was someone was going to have to choose in between a family, like making a family, like where they could have a baby, or someone that they loved. And the person on the outside that isn't in a family, they said, you know, it's okay, I'll always be here, I'll always love you, I want you to be happy, you know. And it was a pure unconditional love. And they would always be there. Whew. But they're happy to see you happy, because yeah, he said, I love you. I'm you know, it's pretty much saying I'm grateful that you were in my life, you know. And something got hard, but you know, the other person ended up getting victory. So this other person on the outside is probably a friend, and they're happy that this other person is happy. But maybe the true empress is stuck in is one person's in a relationship, so this can't go on. Well, I mean, it can, but I would not suggest it. Only bad karma comes when you purposely try to hurt someone. Okay, so this is not ending. You know, this is saying it's not going to end, as in... Okay, so this is not completing. So it's kind of like saying you don't have to worry. You know, this is not going to, like, close out. It's never going to end. Or it's not going to end. But the nightmares of it are going to end. Or being afraid that you're going to lose somebody is going to end. Hopefully you're not having nightmares. This may be your twin flame. Your mirror. I see, because it says, it's the nature of this world. I see my damage in your damage. If it's not your twin, if you don't believe in twins, it's a trauma bond. That sometimes people think they're about the same. And this person is coming to say, hey, I've got your back. But maybe they took a long time to get there to say, I have your back. Maybe they were going through some shit and some hard time, and yeah, all right, let's see here. Okay, there's supposed to be some kind of a path. Some kind of a path. To pass. Two choices. There's two choices. Alright, this is what we're going to do. One fell right on top of the other. There, that's how we need to know. Alright. For you to find out what's going to go on. If you have two people in your life, you have an Empress that is not in this situation, and then you have another person who maybe you're married to, or dating, or in a relationship with, you know, like if you're trying to decide between two, if that's what this pile's thing is about, if there's two people, if there's two paths, okay, if this is not a love, assign this as possible two jobs, you know, and I'll try to read it as both, or deciding, you know, I want to do this hobby or I want to do this hobby, you know, assign it to whatever you want. Just listen for the trigger words. All right. Number one. Okay, so there's boundaries. This is either an air sign or an earth sign or a wind sign. So you've got you have Libra. Why did I just blank out on the signs? This is earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air signs are Libra. What the heck? Libra, Aquarius. I don't know why I can't think right now. I will have to look. Maybe it's only supposed to be Libra and Aquarius. And watch, I'll probably just... Alright, we're going to go on. The second person. Shadow. Oh, shit. This is kind of like... What? Second person is a fire sign, or earth sign. Okay. This just got really seriously intense. All right, so you have one person that feels like home. You have one person who is literally setting boundaries. Surprisingly, that sword is not down, so it is not final. You have one person who you were led to by spirit. Like someone blew them into you. Maybe the wicked witch. Or you dealt with someone who's really horrible. But that person, the horrible person, brought someone else into your life. Okay? This person they could be into magic, they could be into tarot cards, they could be into I just heard the game magic. Okay. Take it as it resonates. This person, you guys both respect each other. You guys have both put in the work, and it's an equal give and take. There's mutual respect here. At one time, you guys could have been a match, but there was something else that came in between it. But you were still guided together for a purpose. This relationship is getting intense, okay? This person also feels like home to you. Meaning they feel like they make you feel peaceful when you're with them. Not necessarily when you're away from them. Like, any person that feels like home will still make you feel stressed the F out when you're not with them a lot of times. So, alright, this other person is possible twin flame, possible just someone who triggers you a lot. Again, I just heard this person could just like lighting candles. Because they've got literally, there's fire everywhere. So there could have been fire up here too. Okay, back down here. All right, guidance. They could be a spiritual guide. They could be a healer. They could be a tarot reader. They could be anything like that. You know, they're in the field of trying to show someone a better path. Okay. In the spring, there's going to be a banishment. This is the exact same story as the main Aries reading before. There's going to be... What? Well, that's new. Okay, so this person's going to be banished. This earth sign is going to be banished. He's got the ring there with the coin. But then there's, in winter, you guys may be allowed to be friends again. But here is the thing. There is still a passion in between you and this person. Fire and earth, fire, wind. You are a fire. Okay, you are the fire in all of this. So you are dealing with an earth sign or a wind sign. The passion is going to ensue around winter time or around snow season. Because it seems like our winter time is a lot different. All right. But Spirit is warning you, you need to contain it. You need to be careful not to get burned. If this person comes back, if one person leaves and then they come back, be very careful, because this fire, if you're not careful with it, it will literally consume you. Hopefully this is not someone who did black magic on you. This is another story. That someone could have done black magic to hold you, to bind you, and a binding spell that would create this love feeling because you felt like home to them. They wanted you to be their fire. They wanted to hold you, but you weren't supposed to be with them. You were supposed to be with this other person. You were supposed to be with your twin flame. Now, if your person does not do black magic, you know this is not your story, because this is someone who's literally doing black magic to bind and hold their person. If you know your person does magic, does spells, does all this other kind of stuff, you know, I don't mess with it. I do not mess with black magic. I won't touch it. I talk to the angels and the divine spirit of truth. I do not mess with evil entities, you know, none of that. I'm not a sorcerer. I won't touch that. And I do not advise it to anybody, because any black magic that you do, when it reverses, it's going to come back 10 times worse. Okay? Anyways, but if your person does not do black magic, if they're not into witchcraft, if they're not into, yeah, just black magic. I mean, there's white magic. I don't think that's bad, but this person specifically does black magic. This other person is your twin flame. They wanted to keep you from where you were supposed to be because they literally read the cards and saw you would leave and banish them and start a new connection with the person that you were supposed to be with. Because in this, you have the pot, but it's empty. It's completely empty. This down here, the pot is completely full. If this is a job, someone will try to convince you that this, whatever one you assign to this, will pay out in the end. And it will get really hard. You will see a small coin right at the beginning, and then it will get really hard or intense. But you will end up burning through this money or not making enough. Down here, it's going to be hard as junk. You know, it may take some time, but eventually, when in divine timing, this shit is going to, like, catch on fire, and you will reap the rewards that you've sown. So, let's see. We'll keep continuing with the two. All right. Show me one. Okay, these were all, which is weird because I thought these were, okay, Jesus. Okay, this was again, this is someone who you did not take a new beginning with. Okay, line 1, you did not take a new beginning. You stepped out. This union ended up breaking up because someone made the wrong choice. Okay, someone made the wrong choice, and the universe has stepped in and said, nope, it's time to move. There's another car back here? All right, maybe you've got things you don't see. Okay, someone was in mental conflict about moving on because they saw that they knew that there was going to be no victory, but now they have to wait. You'll end up waiting. You will not be triumphed in this row. It'll appear that it'll appear that it's going to be good, but it won't. In this row down here, someone did not, in the past, someone did not want to make the sacrifice because there was obstacles in the way or challenges, or the path, maybe that someone else was too far away. Maybe they didn't want to make a change. But then somehow the passion ignited in the heart, or is currently doing so. And this passion is growing. Someone is feeling this passion grow. This one will be triumphant. Look, you got triumph in the reverse up here. You got triumph down here in the upright. So pile 2 looks like the best way to go, in my opinion, but you know. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, this has fell sideways a bunch of times. All right, which way is this supposed to go? Okay, so someone is not aware. The other person is not aware that this is going on, that this person feels this, or that you feel this. Take it as resonates, pick your side. So right now it's on hold. Material and spiritual prosperity are on hold because someone is not aware. Someone has not been made aware. Once they become made aware, what's going to happen? Prosperity will begin. What happens after the prosperity? What? Oh, okay. This is what Spirit's telling you. To get to this, you will have to emotionally pull yourself back and withdraw in pretty much hermit mode. So that you can see what your actual path is. You will not see this path until you step away from everything, till you step away from it. Sometimes you have got to, it's kind of like a bow and arrow, you know. You got to pull that arrow back so that it can go forward into the destiny. Okay, so I've got Virgo here. I have Sagittarius here. Okay, so right now, someone is feeling like they're having nightmares. They don't know what to do. The Spirit's saying, hold on, you know, wait till the time is right, you know, because something good is going to come out of this. You're going to find a balance. You're going to find balance within this. Maybe that's why you've got to pull yourself back. Once you find once you find balance in yourself, that's when you will step into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is Virgo energy. I just heard Taurus. And you're going to be emotionally stable. You're going to, oh my gosh. Okay, I guess you're going to be stable all around. You're going to be monetarily stable, physically stable, and you're also going to be, you won't have to worry about money. And at this point, you won't be afraid to cut people out of your life. Yeah, because you got someone here is going to be left out in the cold again. The person that gets cut off, it's going to be a real big surprise to them. Okay, or no, I'm hearing now both people are going to be surprised because they don't see this. They don't see this tower coming. It's just going to be like, it's going to come out of the blue. I hate surprises so bad. I don't care whether it's good or bad. I hate surprises because they neither one of them took their blindfold off. They didn't see what was there. What was there was the true lovers card, the twin flame. One of them is a twin. One of them is a divinely guided soulmate. Or a karmic. I can't really tell. I couldn't really... I'm assuming it's probably... if this other person does not do black magic, if they do not do your black magic, they are your divinely guided soulmate. If they do black magic, they are your karmic. Okay? Because only karmics will try to harm you. Divinely guided soulmates will be easy. And then you have your twin, who will trigger the shit out of you. Spill your soda? What the heck? I just heard spill your soda. So be careful you don't spill your soda or your drink, or someone spills their drink or spills some kind of liquid. Hopefully it's not oil. I'm going to shut up because I was joking about that. I don't really actually want that to happen because there's a possibility of that right now. Yeah, someone needs to move on. Someone will have to move on. And when they move on, they'll have this new start. They'll have something that they can move on to. You know, they will be guided, whichever one it is, to move on. Because this person will literally try to... It's kind of like... I'm going to win this little battle, but I'm going to lose the war because I'm going to end up all alone. And you've got these people back here and their emotions, and they're sad and they're crying. And then you have this other person up here who's like, I have all the swords now so I can cut everybody, but hurt people hurt people. Because sometimes the truth is like a two-edged sword. And someone will offer someone their little cup of love. Or someone would have tried to offer someone their little cup of love. But this person here refuses to see it. They won't even look at it no more. The Ace of Pentacles, they're going to have a new beginning monetarily here. 4 of Pentacles plus the 1 of Pentacles is 5 of Pentacles. That is change. It's going to be change in between a relationship, in between the lovers. There's going to be a change within the lovers. So someone could come in and try to get in between a relationship. Ooh, this is weird. This is a different person. Holy crap, this is somebody completely different. This is not the person that's here or here. This is somebody else on the other person's side. It's not the one that you're choosing. It's one of the people that you have in this option on the outside, and they're going to try to come in and break up this relationship, but they're not going to look at it and they're going to be like, I have my own pinnacle, I'm good. Because they're just going to come in with one little pinnacle to be like, hey, let's fix this. They're literally going to ride in to they're going to ride in with their cup of emotion. They're going to come in recklessly with all kinds of emotion, and it's going to leave them heartbroken. This is sad. It's sad, but it's not at the same time. Don't mess with people's relationships. I don't care. Like, if you want to be friends with someone, be friends with someone, but don't mess with their relationship. Don't try to break their relationship up. It's not right. This person who ends up getting hurt, like, it's sad, but it's not, because this is going to be the death. They're going to be able to finally move on after this. That they're going to be put in a time of self-reflection, which perfectly aligns with down here. But then at the end of that, they are going to have everything that they were looking for. You still got Virgo here again. I'm still seeing Virgo. Virgo, Sagittarius, you know, Aries. Okay, in this situation, definitely do not be the one on this side where you're going to come in and try to break up a relationship, because judgment is coming from this situation. You're being watched and being judged. This is a test. How you react to this situation, if you are on the outside or on the inside, this is your test to see how you are going to act. How you act during this. Spirit is literally saying act moral so that your judgment comes and you have the sun. Because this is kind of like saying, you know, if you act right, the sun is what is coming. If you act wrong, you're not getting it. Like, you will get karma instead. This is Spirit kind of like saying, do you want your person or do you want your ex? Which do you want? Because if your ex comes back into your life, maybe this is the second person. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. You will know a whole lot better than me because it's a little bit confusing right now. There's so many people. Okay, so, but Spirit will, you know, you will be tested and they will be like, do you want this good person who I have for you, or do you want to keep playing with your exes? Because if you want to keep playing with your exes, I ain't sending you the good person, because that good person has went through a lot and they're not, Spirit does not want you to hurt them again because they've probably been hurt way too much. All right, we are already at 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. This took a little bit longer than I expected. All right. Now, let's go ahead and, for some reason, a waiting game is still out here. So Spirit's saying, wait. Don't do anything that will get your ass in trouble. And if it's work, unless you know you are supposed to do something, wait. Wait, or find somebody to ask. Somebody in a higher power. Because if shit goes wrong, I'm hearing someone may try to place the blame. Okay, so you've got Cosmic Emerald and Enlightenment. 31 and 43. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance. This is the card of abundance. It invites you to expand what you believe and deserve what you deserve, and accept plenty from the benevolent universe. Archangel Raphael, cosmic emeralds are a combination of the blue ray and of healing and the yellow ray of wisdom. They are a magnificent, pale, ethereal, translucent green and contain healing energy, trust, clarity of mind, loyalty, friendship, prosperity, higher enlightenment, and many qualities at the ninth dimensional frequency. When unicorns add their light to them, their power increases tenfold. So your guidance is to access the cosmic emerald and activate it carefully with the intention and prayers of serving your own highest good and that of the planet. Your guidance is to be clear about your intentions to serve the highest good. Then ask the cosmic emerald to be positioned over you and activate to accelerate your spiritual journey with health, happiness, and abundance. You can also ask that is placed on your third eye chakra to heal and light up the 96 chambers of the center in the best possible way. All right, 43. Enlightenment. Look at the highest perspective, see the divine in everyone. Receiving this card draws your attention to the eagle. There's an eagle? What? I don't see an eagle in this card. What the heck? Maybe one of you guys can see this eagle. Maybe I'll see it in the camera. I do not see an eagle on this card. Am I like hallucinating or not hallucinating? Anybody else see an eagle? Maybe it's the spirit cloud behind it. I don't know. We'll keep reading. It prompts you to soar high like an eagle. See everything from the highest perspective and be ready to take action in a moment. It also reminds you to be a master and take full responsibility for your life and everything you attract into it. The unicorn guidance is to rise above any challenges or difficult situations. So rise high. Move beyond the mental and emotional into the spiritual. Respond to everything according to the spiritual laws of the universe. This card of enlightenment also calls you to use discernment and discrimination in all things. Enlightenment is a function of the third eye chakra, which holds 96 lessons in a spiral of chambers. Unicorns are fully enlightened beings and pure light radiance from the third eye. So we all go through the veil of amnesia when we incarnate. Your unicorn will help you dissolve any of the 7 veils of illusion that are still in place. Ask it to do so. Okay, so this is pretty much saying there's things you may not know right now, but pay attention. On the bottom of the deck here, you've got listen to your heart, awaken your psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. I still don't see an eagle. Maybe I'll see it in another reading. I still see the unicorn. I don't see the eagle. All right. See here. One card, please, Spirit, for Aries. One card of advice, please, for Aries for themselves. Homeward. Take yourself on a date. This is saying, under the deck, make the change. Okay, so this is saying sometimes you have to be okay by yourself. Sometimes you need to take a step away from everybody else so that you can gather your thoughts, your minds, your emotions. Clear your head and see things. I see a bird here. And it's kind of glowing. Maybe you're supposed to see things from a higher... You'll see things from a higher perspective. Maybe you don't see things right now. Maybe that's why I could not see the eagle. Maybe you don't see things right now, but when you get alone, you will. I love this card because it's got floating dolphins in the sky. Look, there's just dolphins in the cosmos. Everyone is on their own journey. How can you focus more on your own path? You can do that by listening to the very last card and stepping away and seeing things from a different perspective and looking at yourself, your needs are, and what it, and what you want, what your wants are, what your needs and your wants are, and if they align. But with the anxiety I felt when I first started this, and pay attention to feathers. With the anxiety I felt with this, it was like someone goes from nothing to, oh my God, it's too much. It's way too intense. Like it went from nothing to everything. Feathers, butterfly, a house. Okay, so your angels are here. You will know that your angel is there when you see feathers on the ground, no matter what color. Feathers are on the ground. Butterflies are a symbol of change. The number 5, change. Okay, this could be moving a house or buying a house. You could be deciding on buying a house, but this is Spirit here telling you the choices you make sure they're not based upon pride or karmic cycles. Make sure you're not just repeating the same things through any relationships that you go. This says, say what you mean. Under the deck is love, and this says, pay attention to dreams. Okay? Whoever this is, and it doesn't matter whether it's your dreams or whether it's someone else's. If there is a dream, a dominant dream that keeps appearing, make sure you pay attention to it, because it'll have something to do with love. I get 4 people here. One person, out of these 4 people that are in this dream, one person, it'll only be one person that dreams. And that person will be the one that has the warning. The warning to tell this person to be careful that someone else is watching someone else. What the heck? Give me one more clarifier on this. You have one person who's wild, and you have one person who has a hole in their soul. You have both sides of the mirror. You have the white tiger and the Bengal tiger. So it's like a reflection. Even this here, alchemy, and someone has got to let go of something. Someone has lost a soulmate. The last reading had death in it too. So this is just someone. Maybe you've got someone else here who is, maybe you know someone who has lost someone who is important to them. This says be patient with them. They've lost their soulmate. Be patient with them. Take off your mask, because that's what's going to help bridge the gap. This person over here, it says pay attention to the signs. You're going to be warned of something. The owl is in this. The owl literally comes to bring you wisdom that you may not know about, to tell you something that you may not know about. Either way, say what you mean what you say. There's a possibility someone could get hurt here. But Spirit's telling you, you need to stay true to your path, whatever it is. And if it falls along with the last actual Aries reading, you know, if someone leaves, they're still going to be there, you know, if you ever needed them. Because, you know, true love never dies. It just transforms. It just has to change a little bit, but it never ends. True love never ends. It's the only thing that endures. We can't take our money, we can't take our houses, we can't take, you know, our property, but the thing that we can take with us is the love. Okay. All right, pile 2. I hope this helped. If it resonated, please pop a like and subscribe down below. If you would like to be notified of the next coming videos, if you'd like to be a part of the Soul Tribe, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And if not, if this is our only meeting, I wish you the best and stay weird. Bye.